Fake is free. Realness is free. Why do you believe people worry? Why do you believe people say they have faith, right? They do things and then they placate back to worrying. I've done it. I pray to get more gratitude because what happens is anytime I fall out of a flow state, I worry. And everyone always says, yes, I have faith. But once they start to do things, they realize that they're just not knowing that they have this certain outcome because they're not able to see it, right? See it to believe it. You all must know that when you do things and then you have a different mindset of coming into an actualization of just not believing that it will happen and what you are doing in this certain standpoint, all you're doing is building up a force field for that blessing to come. So anytime you pray, ask for less worrying and say you give all your worries to God. This is a very difficult task that I am at right now. I operate from faith, but because I don't see things, but I do stand the test of time. I do believe in it. I do have faith in it. But at the same time, I've been so programmed to just believe that I have to see it to believe it, to just validate myself even more. That's why I am the way I am. That's why I worry. I have smaller windows of worrying, and then I don't do a certain thing. Like, I know I'm supposed to post a little bit more of short form content, but I don't believe that the short form content will help me grow my followers or my subscribers. But with the test of time, how many shorts I'm posting, how many shorts a day, it's inevitable for me not to grow my followers because I'm posting every day. Someone's going to see it. Someone's going to like it. And this is all faith. So guys, you all do this because you don't trust yourself enough. Why? Your habits, your thought process of your entire day should consist of what makes me happy? What can I do to validate myself? Who am I to become this best version? And I need to be it now. Because when you don't trust yourself, how can anything become in a receiving manner? You shouldn't want to receive everything to a point where you just don't work for it, right? You trust yourself enough to do the work and to have faith that the equal proportion comes back. Maybe even, not even equal, maybe even more. But the fact that you have this feeling that everything is for you, it happens for you, that's how you fall into that standpoint. Because I know I see and hear people say, I hope so, about their dreams and stuff like that. But because it hasn't came into reality, they say, I hope so. Now, when you bring in I hope so, it's two things that it can mean. It can just mean that I hope so, I'm going to keep doing it, but I hope so. It's like you still have that small window of it not happening when you say that. Now another hope is I'm going to do it, but I have hope. You get what I mean? You get how I switched that around? Having having that, oh, I hope so, means that you still don't believe it. I have hope means that you have the faith. You have hope that it will happen. You don't have a window saying that, oh no, this might not happen. What will you do if this doesn't happen? It's not saying that. So when you pretend and are doing it, that is doing. Versus the pretending and not doing and then hoping something happens. Come on now. You're not working for it. You're not even working for the abundance. We all are abundant creatures. We do realize that. But some of our abundance are higher than others because of our work ethic and our belief. The universe gives to who believes and gives to who wants to receive things, and then they don't put themselves on a pedestal. You know what I mean? So when you worship yourself, you don't believe that nothing can happen to you or you're just better than everybody. Yes, you're supposed to think that way. Don't get it twisted. But when you believe that it's totally different when you can tell between a person that just admires themselves so much that they just don't care about anybody else. You can tell. It's really hard to explain, but it isn't, because the person, all they do is just worship me, I. How they feel. They care less about others. Simple as that. And then they sometimes want to put on the fakeness, because that's why I say it's free. Fakeness is free, the same way being real is free. So every time someone is being like a worshiper of themselves, that tells you that they're half fake, half real, right? No, it doesn't. They're fully on fake mode, because why are you thinking about yourself so much? If you're thinking about yourself so much, instead of how can you give back, how can you help others feel better? But the thing is you can't stop people's feelings based on who you are. So your aura can make someone feel bad or make them feel good, or just maybe make them feel neutral. You know, they might not think of anything. They just might just love the moment, which is what is supposed to happen. But when certain people come around, what'll happen is people get butterflies or something like that, right? Why do you feel this way? Is it because you haven't been around this person for so long? No. If you know this person, there's more than likely thoughts that they've had about you, and it's either positive or negative. And if it's positive, you'll feel it. If it's negative, you'll feel it. That's why I say all of the feeling, all of the energy is free. The work ethic is free. So put the work in on the thoughts about other people, and they feel that. So have a good intention with everybody, because they feel it. So all I have to say is that I love you, but know that you shouldn't change yourself based on how people feel about your aura, what your aura is bringing to others, how it's probably making them react to it, right? You shouldn't be reacting to anybody. Don't react, respond. Be who you are, okay? Stay grounded. But know that you're the fucking best. You know what I mean? We're not gonna just downplay and say, okay, be a passive person, don't say anything. No, you're the best. We need you. But I also want you to know that You need to do it every day. You say you're gonna do something, you need to be at it every day. Why do you believe you can miss a day right now? If you don't have everything that you want, you shouldn't be missing a day. Just what it is. Alright? That's your sacrifice by doing it every day. It's some days that I don't want to record. Some days I tell myself, like yesterday, I can record once. No. I know that certain people are recording once that's higher than me. So what I have to do is do more. You all aren't getting it. The people at the top shouldn't be working harder than the people at the bottom. Oh, bro, he said he's at the bottom. Yeah, I'm at the bottom. So fucking what? The one that struggles is the one that is able to see the solution and find the solution. So I'm finding it, bro. I just want you all to know that it's operate from faith, because I'm going to continuously work. So once I get to the top, once I get monetized and get all this flashy stuff, I'll show you all that all it is the habits. Because I've seen it time and time again. I see rich people that are fat. I see in shape people that are broke. Myself, I'm very in shape. I'm low on finances, right? We got to be able to weigh it out as humans. So once we lay it out, once we balance it, we are now at the highest point of being able to give back to the world, because that now we are at a higher level of our own purpose, to be able to give the full purpose on how to get this material, how to get this higher vibration, so that now we give it to the world, and it just continuously becomes more and more and more of an abundance, and all it does is help you help the world. So you validate yourself by getting more of the materials. Yes, don't say that the materials don't work, the materials don't matter, the money doesn't matter. You're putting that shit on you're putting it on a pedestal. Don't put it on a pedestal. Understand the money. Understand the standpoint that you are at. Understand the standpoint that you need to be at, so that you can be able to give the best you. Okay? I love you. Stop missing a day. Let's fucking go.